Research shows the importance of direct and explicit instruction, especially for reading comprehension, when the mental activities for comprehending text are internal and hidden from view. For many readers, these internal thinking processes are not automatic and must be explicitly modeled and taught. The gradual release of responsibility framework is a best practice to implement explicit instruction when you're introducing a new skill or strategy. Douglas Fisher and Nancy Fry created a helpful graphic to explain this instructional model. They use the terms I do, we do, you do it together, and you do for each step of the gradual release of responsibility framework. Each component is critical for explicit instruction. However, a common misconception with the gradual release of responsibility is that each of these components must be done in the same order for every lesson. Instead, these elements are cyclical and can be implemented in various orders depending on the purpose of your lesson. To further illustrate the gradual release of responsibility method, let's use an analogy of learning a new skill, such as riding a bike. At first, you might watch someone else ride a bike and listen as they explain how to do it. This is like the teacher modeling stage, where the teacher shows you how to do something and explains it to you. One method to explicitly model thinking processes is through an instructional tool called Think-Alouds. We will address Think-Alouds in depth in our next step. Next, you might try riding the bike with training wheels while someone helps you balance and steer. This is like the guided practice stage, where the teacher provides support as you practice the skill. After that, you might ride the bike with a friend who is also learning to ride, or with a parent as you practice together. This is similar to the collaborative practice stage, where you work with others to practice and further develop your skill. Finally, as you become more confident in your abilities, you can ride the bike on your own without any help. In the independent practice stage, you demonstrate understanding of the skill without any support. The gradual release of responsibility is very similar to the bike riding example. The teacher gradually gives the students more responsibility for their learning until they can perform the skill independently. It's a structured framework that uses direct instruction and a continuum of transferring responsibility to ensure your students are knowledgeable, capable, and confident in their application of skills. Let's discuss a best practice for the modeling stage, Think-Alouds, in our next step.